game nummer 7. Laat die horen voor heavy metal, Ryan Searle. En nu de tweede speler uit Wenen, Oostenrijk. Voormalig finalist in de European Championship en voormalig winnaar van de Champions League of Darts. The Gentle Suljovic.
Well, the Belgians may have departed, but we've still got some fabulous players here in Hasselt, and a couple of games to end the night for you. We'll see the Ferret, Johnny Clayton, some late night Ferret action as he takes on Steve West. But this one pits a 3-time Euro Tour winner, the gentle Mensur Suljovic, up against heavy metal Ryan Searle, a winner on the tour already this year. Mensur's hit a 9-darter this year. He's playing good darts. He's just appeared on the Austrian version of the Graham Norton chat show the other week. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, it's in Austrian. German. I probably wouldn't understand a great deal of it. But I'm sure he was good value. He's been good value when he's been in action so far in 2020. But so has Ryan Searle, becoming a PDC title winner for the first time in his career. It could be a barnstormer. You might remember that it was Searle who knocked Mensur out the World Championship the year before last, playing very, very well in his run to the last 16. But Mensur has beaten him a couple of times on his way to semi-finals, actually, in Pro Tour events, both in Ireland just before the Grand Prix. So, who's going through to face the winner of our final game, Steve West versus Johnny Clayton?
Ladies and gentlemen, first leg is Ryan to throw first. Game on.
Kirk Bevins gets us underway. Paul Nicholson in the box with me, Dan Dawson and Ryan Searle to kick things off.
Great to see the man with the heaviest darts in the world. Well, on the tour anyway. Doing so well. Still haven't had a go with him to find out what it's like. I think a really good section for the dart show would be bunting to play against Searle. One leg and have to play with each other's darts.
Yeah, well, Bunty might break his arm. These are the heaviest darts in the PDC. There are more than 30 grams they weigh. Compared to Stephen Bunting's the lightest, only 12 grams. So pretty much all three of Bunting's darts weigh pretty much the same as one Ryan Searle dart.
There's a difference of the weight of dart that I use in between the two of them. About 20 grams.
Yeah, there you go. You could take Bunting's dart, gaffer tape Nicholson's dart to it, and it'd be about the same weight as Ryan Searle's. But look, when he's getting it right, he is fabulous. I mean, Gary Anderson was singing his praises on Thursday night. Blind as a bat, can't see a thing, Ryan Searle, and yet just feels his way, guesses where he's supposed to be throwing, and guesses very, very well.
ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was talking to Ryan yesterday after his win
39.
against Darren Penhall, and we were just talking about this and that, and I just mentioned to him, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it.
140.
What's the point in changing a winning
Ryan
formula?
167.
Well, just the confidence of winning may help him
95.
just carry on doing that. I mean, you know, he knows it works. He still feels that there are more levels to unlock, Ryan Searle. He still feels that he's not playing like he can. He knows what he can do on a dartboard. When he won that title, he beat Van Gogh in the final. It doesn't get any better than that.
Ryan
Beat an MVG in a final to win a title. Where's he gone? Oh, he's on the 20s. And that'll leave tops.
32.
He's not quite there.
Men's Uruguayan,
Where will
91.
Mensa go for the 91? 25-16 ball. Depends where the first dart lands. I think he's looking at the 17s. I was wrong. There's the 1.
Got to be treble 18 for double, hasn't it? There. Yep. Well,
Yeah,
dreadful first start, and 2 perfect ones to follow, and Mensur Suljovic breaks the throw in the opening leg with an 18 darter, but that 91 checkout, they hurt, don't they? And he said this step up, and the first one's nowhere near its target, and you only get 1 point, and then bang bang. Thank you very much.
But he's a salt-in-the-wound type of player. He probably rescues shots like that more than any other player.
140.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be. I mean, look, Mensur, when on form, is one of the finest finishers in the game. It's the finishing that has got Mensur Suljovic to where he is. He's the number 6 seed here, but he's been a Premier League player. He's a major title winner at the Champions League of Darts. He is a repeated major semi-finalist and finalist.
There wasn't a great deal of chatter about his emission from the Premier League this year. He's had a couple of great seasons in it. But as you can see from this side on camera, it's not just the left leg that elevates, particularly on that second dart there, but if you look at the right heel, that comes up as well. So he's on his tiptoe of the lead foot a lot, whereas very large shoes of Ryan Searle,
91.
everything stays still. You mentioned it yesterday when he was playing that first game of the afternoon. It's very smooth.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is a. Very smart. I mean, Mensur shouldn't be as good as he is. He shouldn't. I mean, there's all sorts that's wrong there, but he's just incredible.
Jim Furyk should never have been good at golf.
Hang on. Hang on! Oh! Ryan Searle with the big fish. Mensur Suljovic stranded on 78, and Ryan Searle breaks back immediately with a monster.
Whew. Ryan's only got 1 celebration, and that was it right there.
Yeah.
Left-handed fist pump, that's about it. I've been fortunate enough to spend a bit of time with him. I really like the guy.
Yeah.
And I love the social media outpouring when he won his title, because it's great to see somebody who has worked so hard get a title when there are players out there who haven't got one.
45.
You know, Steve West, Wayne Jones,
Yeah.
Crystal Reyes.
Hendo. All of these guys haven't picked up a title. Just goes to show you what an incredible achievement that is from Ryan Searle to go and pick one up. And fully deserved on the day. Played really, really well.
See when Mensur goes back to the table, he's shaking that right hand out.
180.
He has in the past used a little bit of chalk on the dart. I'm not sure he's using as much these days, but at the minute he's using the natural tungsten barrel, whereas when he won his first European Tour title in Riesa, he was using the black barrel. Seems to be the right choice at this point in time.
Yeah, well, I've seen him play 1 or 2 games on the stream so far this year. There was one incredible match with Jeff Smith where Mensur was 5-4 down, chucked in a 9 dart as a break, and then held throw in the final leg, ended with an average of 107 to deny Smith, who just made the final the day before, was playing really, really well himself. And that was the first weekend, and I just thought, oh, hang on, Mensur, if he starts the year well, he's one to look out for, because he is a proven title winner. One on the floor, one on the Euro Tour, one on the big TV stages. Okay, Treble 18 for double again. Not this time.
We're not going to the multiversum this year, are we? He's not going to defend.
No, it's Graz, yes.
He's not going to defend his title, so I talked about
45.
Ian White in Maastricht.
Ryan Uruguay, 106.
He could forever be the holder of that championship. We might never go back. So he could be the forever champion, Mensur Suljovic, if we never go back to the multiversum.
Yes, because that was the Dutch Darts Championship he won, wasn't it? Well, it's to be the Dutch Darts Masters we have this year. Only one event in Holland, only one event in Austria.
Yeah,
there we go. Nicely done by Mensur, and the headbutt comes out. We've had 3 legs, every single one of them.
To throw first.
A break of throw.
Does he do that as much as he used to do the headbutt celebration? I'm not sure he does.
I think, to be honest, it's been a little while. He had a good run to the semi-finals of the World Series event. When you look at the back end, his last big TV events, which where most people have been seeing Mensur, first round out in the Masters, first game out in the World Championship, of course, to Fallon Sherrock. Players' Championship finals only made the last 16. He had that run at the World Series finals where he made the semis, but first round of the Euros, first round of the World Grand Prix. You know, it's not been brilliant on telly. Second round at the match play. So last year in the TV stuff, Mensur Suljovic wasn't really turning it on, which I think is why his omission from the Premier League kind of, everybody went, yeah, well, you kind of understand it. He was still playing well in the Euro Tour, still looking dangerous on the floor. But I don't think there was a clamour for Mensur.
I'll tell you what there was a clamour for. And at the beginning of the year, I was toying with the idea of Ryan Searle being a challenger in Exeter because he's from very close to there. Obviously, they chose me again.
That might have been different had Ryan won his title prior to them picking the Premier League players, but they did that before the season got underway. So,
yeah.
You know. I don't think I've ever seen Mensur hit so many maximums and then do so little around it.
108.
A couple of maximums for the tally there.
80. $45.
Ryan has responded very well here after that wonderful checkout from Mensur. Chris Dorby, you're going to get it at some point.
Well, the Lord Farquhar comparison first made by Chris Dorby is basically going to follow Ryan Searle around for the rest of his career, I think. But look, if it keeps turning up on social media, it means that Ryan Searle is doing good things. So he wants to see plenty more of that. Doesn't want to see plenty more of that, though.
I'm afraid they weren't close, and you can see the frustration from Heavy Metal. Mensur would love a dart in the bottom half of the 60. He's going to have to negotiate the left portion. Oh, what a shot for 18s.
Bingo. On the 5th leg. Mensur.
This is proper Mensur, isn't it? Look at the checkouts. 91 in scrappy fashion, but done. 52, no problem. 109, 156. Mensur Suljovic. This is the sort of finishing that Mensur has put in to get to where he is in the game. Was that just an acknowledgement of how good that was from Ryan?
Absolutely. Nice touch that from Ryan, because that hurt. That really hurt him. Because if he comes back and gets within one, game on. But now Mensur has a huge chance of winning this game comfortably. It's a beautiful shot from Mensur. And one thing I will say is that this season on the Players' Championship stuff, the Premier League, and this weekend so far, the respect I'm seeing between different players has been as good as I've ever seen. It's been brilliant.
100.
It's kind of weird that Mensur has finished so spectacularly. He's hit a couple of 180s, and yet he's only averaging 93 at the minute. It looks better than that, doesn't it? But it's just been a few scruffy visits in there.
134.
Actually, Brian looks like Lord Farquhar. I think he looks more like the lead singer of Megadeth.
I mean, yeah, I think Heavy Metal's a fabulous choice of nickname for him. It fits in so many different ways.
140.
It's perfect. Not Not every nickname is perfect, but for him, absolutely right.
77. Messi required
But Mensur
61.
Suljovic is getting an awful lot of things right tonight. Is he going to go for it? No, he's not. Or is he? I can't decide. I can't decide. Can he?
Yes.
136.
He's just given his other hand a bit of a telling, and he's made a very, very solid stuff as Mensur Suljovic. You don't want to bump into him accidentally. That left hand is going to be sticking for a few minutes.
Now then. Slap bang in the middle of the 9. That's the right thing to do if you weren't quite happy.
Yes, on the
It
6th leg,
really
Mensur
is
Suljovic.
top quality finishing.
7th
We've
leg
seen
is
some
Ryan to throw first.
really impressive displays of finishing over the
Game
first
on.
2 days here at the Belgian Darts Championship, but this is right up there from Mensur. It is what, 5 out of 7, 5 out of 8
78.
that we've seen from Mensur. Yeah, 5 out of 8. And checkouts of 156, 109, 91. Just gobbling
60.
up those chances.
He can make you look silly. And this is one of those performances that makes you think that he is up for
121.
getting back in the winner's circle sooner rather than later. Multiple European Tour champion, of course, has won in 3 different countries.
Yeah.
Has won in Denmark, has won in Germany,
81.
and that memorable final against Van Gerwen in Vienna, which I think was probably the best European Tour event of the season.
76.
Right, it certainly had a great story, didn't it? And look, this is the thing. You might not... All the talk this year so far has been about Gerwyn Price and Michael van Gerwen at the very, very top. There's lots of talk about
60.
who the next level are and who else can be challenging them. Michael Smith, Nathan Aspinall, all these kind of players. Mensur Suljovic, he's been kind of overlooked because his TV form over the last year has not been great. But every single, for the last 4 years, Mensur Suljovic has won a title on a stage. 2016 Euro Tour in Germany, 2017 Champions League of Darts, 2018 the Euro Tour in Denmark, and last year winning in Austria on the Euro Tour. He picks up titles.
60.
He doesn't
Ryan,
hoover. He's not going to go and win
145.
10 titles in a year. He's not done that in the PDC. But he does pick them up every now and again. Tops for a 145.
Yes, on the 7th leg,
Ryan Searle has won
Mensur.
2 legs. His checkouts have been
Mensur
170
throw
and
first.
145.
Game on.
The finishing in this game has been incredible.
It's been a bit of a clinic. 109 and 156 for Mensur, 145 and 170 for Searle.
140.
This is like Bob Anderson territory, this. If you haven't seen what Bob did in that game, I think it was in the World Masters back in the 80s, where he had 5 checkouts. 5 checkouts. Huge ton-plus checkouts. Find it. It's worth watching.
$45.
I hate to break it to you, Ryan, but if you lose this match, it's about to get more sour if you look at social media. Matthew Edgar's been on Photoshop.
100.
Oh, and he got that in record time.
He did. I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised he could even see that it was loose in the board. He probably only realised he was halfway there to collect it.
I guarantee you, Sidney Crosby couldn't have skated quicker to the board to get that dart. Fabulous movement from Ryan Searle. Who says dart players aren't athletes?
Well, look, he was 5-1 down. He's got a leg back. He has stolen the darts from Mensur here.
140.
Capitalise here. Hold your throw. All of a sudden, there's only one leg in it, and Mensur might start to get a bit nervy.
57.
20
Ryan
for
requires
tops.
60.
Oh, dear me. Well, there's no dart in the way of the tops now.
Yes,
Oh,
on the
lovely.
leg,
Straight
Ryan
down the
Searle.
middle for Ryan Searle. It's a 12-darter
Ninth
despite
leg is
missing the big
Ryan to throw
number.
first. Game on.
It is a breaker throw. And a hold here, and all of a sudden, this game could turn. Is it turning?
If Searle can turn this around and win, what is that going to do for his confidence on top of the stuff he's already got? Darren Penhall in the crowd there cheering on Ryan. Nick Lang, manager of Suljovic as well, looking a tinsy-wincy bit nervous. Searle on the charge, not missing much.
134.
The disparity in the first 9 averages is enormous, and the overall average. Ryan Searle is 5-3 down and is averaging 11 points more than Mensah.
134.
Bizarre, isn't it?
Mensah's trying to wade Searle out, but it's not going to happen just yet anyway. What a great leg from Ryan.
Back-to-back legs where he is on a 2-dart finish after 9 darts.
133. Ryan Uruguay 90.
Well, surely he's looking at 18s here, maybe even the bullseye. Yep, just line up what you want.
50.
That is tops when he returns. It's difficult to leave a finish from 309. Suljovic couldn't quite get there. And I think Mensah thinks that this leg is over, but somewhat lazy pressure applied in case.
Double 10. Long way off.
Yeah,
oh, it doesn't distract him. That is an impressive dart given what went before. He has won 3 on the spin, Ryan Searle. He is on the charge. His scoring over the last couple of legs has been incredible. But Mensah Suljovic has the advantage of throwing first in this leg. Either he takes advantage of that and wins this match, or he has got massive problems.
140.
Well, Ryan's defiance has been brilliant the last few legs, and he's playing like he doesn't want to go home. That's how we should all play all of the time. Suljovic with the answer. Antwoord.
Oh, just a slip, but Mensah Suljovic has helped pressurise him and force that slip. He's got a 100 points lead, plus these. And Mensah should be getting match darts from here. And over the course of this game, the one thing you can say about Mensah Suljovic is that when he's come to hitting the doubles, he has been absolutely terrific.
What's the betting that he gets 90. A shot at double 14 before the match? Happens a lot. Treble 19 for double 14. Or
guaranteeing himself a dart at the outer ring. Tops the target. Oh, well, 65. He misses a match dart at tops, but he knows he will get more. Ryan Searle, it's been a valiant fight back. Is it about to come to an end?
137.
This is no gimme. He can't go low on this double 10. Can't go anywhere near double 15. That is a guide to glance off into the double 10 and get the victory and stop Ryan Searle's charge. A wonderful game of darts.
Absolutely superb. Ryan Searle showing some of the quality that saw him take that title earlier on this year. Mensah Suljovic enthusiastically celebrating with his opponent. I'm not sure Ryan's particularly keen on that, but the game played in the right spirit. A 170 checkout, a 145 checkout, both from Searle, a 156 and a 109 from Mensah Suljovic. World-class checkout stats and displays from these two, but it is the Austrian #1 who's through to the final day. We're going to find out whom he faces in just a few moments. It's the final match of the night. Simply the West against the Ferret to complete day 2 of the Belgian Darts Championship.
Mensah Suljovic, what a top quality darts game. You were finishing 91, 109 and an astonishing 156. It was incredible, but your opponent, Ryan Searle, he finished 170 and 145. You were both scoring very high. What made the difference in this game?
Jeg big me for 2 years ago. I big me world champion. I think Ryan Searle is brilliant player and focus. Give me chance and finish.
And then finish. Are you happy with your result? Because tomorrow you meet or Johnny Clayton or Steve West. Who's it going to be?
I see you today and play. Tomorrow, I give my best. Everybody good player. I don't know.
We'll see tomorrow. I'm very curious. Mensur Suljovic, thank you for this amazing game. Dames en heren, uw applaus voor Mensur Suljovic. Wat een